Okay, hopefully that'll work out better. Okay, I'm just gonna go on YouTube and make sure that I'm streaming there. Let me know if the Instagram, people who are on the Instagram one, let me know if that one's working out. I'm just trying to double check to make sure everything is working. If that one's okay, cool. The one on YouTube is working out. Great. Is the one on Instagram working? Because I kind of just did a turnaround. The one on Instagram's not working. Let me know. And then I can actually start. Okay, cool. Instagram is working. If you can hear me, just let me know. And yeah, and then let me just get my Streamily list up. So just yeah, let me guys know if you can hear me. Good. I want to see if I can do a little filter on. I want to see what other filters I can get. Ooh, that one's cool. That one's all psychedelic. What's that one? Ooh, that one's bright. I had a really nice filter on the last. It doesn't really fucking matter. Oh, that one is weird. I like that one. That one's good. Oh, what the fuck? No. Go on. Ice cream one. There we go. That one's kind of nice. That one brightens up the room. It's already kind of dank in here anyway. So okay, only on right. Okay, let me see if I can fix that. Okay. Let me see if I can get the active. Well, it says it's on. Like. Alrighty. Let's see. Yeah, it's looking like. Let me know if that is working fine. Oh no! Let's see, can you hear me now? Hopefully. I sound like the can you hear me now guy. Yay! Okay, let's see. I will go ahead and so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to be signing things and then I'm going to go ahead and answer some questions. And then, yeah, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Okay. Alrighty, so let us see. Okay, I got the comments all set up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the, I don't really, you know what, I actually don't really need to put on the headphones because I don't need to hear anything. So, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the My Time at Sandrock stuff. So unfortunately the prints, the official prints are delayed a bit, but I still have the prints that I am going to be including with your order, so you're going to get double. Just because the other ones haven't come in yet. They'll be coming in on Monday, and what I'll be doing is I'll be sending both the ones from here and then the ones that are coming in on Monday. And I know I got a few orders from today, so what I'll do is hopefully once I get those prints is I'll either do another live stream or I'll do a I'll do a personal video. We'll see. So I'm doing kind of I got my YouTube and Instagram here, so it's a little bit wonky. So what I'll do is keep asking some questions, and then I will go ahead and answer those. But right now I'm going to do the streaming. So just pulling up my list on my Streamily account. So I'm going to start with my time at Sandrock, because this is kind of what this is for originally. So I've got a print for summer. Now, unfortunately, the print that you had ordered has not come in yet, but I will go ahead and get that signed to you once it comes in. But in the meantime, I'm including one of these in your order. So I'm going to make that out to Summer. Alrighty. There you go, Summer. Alrighty, and thank you so much for your order. It means a lot. Why am I doing that? Alright, so that is the, I'll just put that right there. That is the only My Time at Sandrock one that I have right now, and I know there's a few that have come in. So, so what I'm going to do is the signing view. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and start with the, oh, shoot. Get a little, oh no, the cap is gone. Oh, come on. Wow. Okay, so this is a double-sided one, and the cap is stuck in this one. Can I get it out? Nope. I think it's just stuck there forever. Okay, well, good. All right, so anyway, keep on track. So the first one that I have is for Caleb Kosser. I hope I pronounced that right. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and write that down. So Caleb, you are going to be getting both this print and the official one, so you're gonna get 2. Yeah. Okay, and there you go. There you go. All right, got that down. Sorry, just checking the comments, making sure I did not miss anything. Alrighty. Okay, oh, and of course I need to write my number on the back. Oh, that is not good. 1. There we go. Okay. And then next is for Dan Quintanilla. I hope I pronounced that right. Let's do first name. To Dan. Alrighty. There you go for Dan. Awesome. Okay. And of course, I'm getting the habit of writing the number on the back. Alrighty. And now the next one I already did. So next one is for Barack. Alrighty. And there you go for Barack. And quick reminder, you can still order these prints on Streamily. I think at the bottom of the on the description of the video there is the link to order these Streamily accounts. And I think we have another week to order these prints. So if you really want to get one of these prints, but you haven't ordered one yet, you can still do that. We have a leaving the prints open for another week. And yeah, you can still get it ordered. Hopefully I'll be doing another live stream to sign those as well, but I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that. Awesome. Okay, so Barack. Cool. All right. Okay, so the next one is for Techno Kit. Okay. There you go, Techno Kit. Awesome. Okay, so next one is for Bubbly. I like that name. The Bubbly one. Okay. All right, there you go, Bubbly. Hope you enjoy it. And like I said, you guys are going to get both this one and the ones that are coming in on Monday. So 2 for the price of 1. Awesome. Just a quick drink really quick. Gotta stay hydrated. All right. Oh, yeah, number 4. Cool. All right, so this one is just a signing. There's no one to make it out to, so I'm just gonna sign my name on there. Awesome. Cool. There you go. There you go. Okay. All right, and I think, yes, some of these ones I just got in today, so obviously I don't have the prints for that. But they should be coming in on Monday, and hopefully we'll do another stream so I can really go ahead and sign the ones for real. But you guys are getting double the fun here. So this last one is another just no name, but that is totally fine. And that one is for number 6. Okay, and those are all the ones that I have currently. But I will go ahead and make sure I do another one later. Okay, cool. So now it is question time. Cool. But this one is the other no-named one. So there you guys go. Alrighty. Holy crap. Jonathan, you have posted the same comment like 10 billion times. So I'm going to start from the top of the... I'm going to start from the top of the stream and go for there. Okay, let's see. Yeah, got lots of great Gwen sagas. I guess I'm representing Sandrock then. Yay! Got some Sandrock stuff, and then I'll also be looking on the Instagram live questions as well. But for, oh my gosh, I got stained. That's okay. Okay, so let me see the questions. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm just looking at the, Okay, Jonathan V.O., have you ever met SMG4, Michael Kovac, and Elsie Lovelock? Yes, I have. IRL I haven't, but, well, actually, I think Michael I haven't met. I know Elsie, I've done a few live streams with her. So I have met them over the internet, but not in IRL yet. But if they do come to LA, hopefully. But yeah, and then anyone else from SMG4, I did meet Robin when she was here. When she was here in LA last year. Or, yeah, about this time last year, I think she was here. And Brennan, of course. So Masa and Theo. Alright, let me see. Marlo Sweep. So any kind of questions, if you want to ask anything about Sandrock, voiceover, Gwen Saga, Meta Runner, anything that I've been in, how's the weather, what are you going to do for Thanksgiving, really anything, obviously nothing inappropriate, but yeah, I'm trying to get this cap off, and I gotta leave it alone and just focus on this. Oh well, I got another pen if this goes dry. All right, so can I swear as... I'm not sure if I can swear as Luna. But I can make the voice of Luna, if you guys want to hear that, of course. Limit of autographs. There's no limit. I mean, however many I get, I'll sign, you know? So, however many I get, I'll just sign. So, alrighty. How many are there? So there, I think, total orders with Sandrock and Gwen Saga, I have 10 total orders. And then, of course, if there's any orders today, I'll go ahead and sign those. But hopefully, I'll get to do another signing. But, let's see. Just looking at some of the other questions. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, if anyone is, I'll get a lot of spam. It could be a technical error. But, oh, Gio's here. Awesome. I don't know if he's still here, but, I don't, let's see. See if I can get rid of the spammer. Okay. Hopefully. Okay, so. Alright, cool. Alrighty. Sorry, I'm just looking at the stream. Alright. I think my phone battery, unfortunately, on my phone is a bit sluggish. But I'm going to go do YouTube and then I'll do Instagram. Okay. But, sorry, I'm just looking at the... Caleb, you're on vacation. Where are you on vacation, if you don't mind asking? If you don't want to say, that's totally fine. I totally understand. So, let's see. Okay, how has my work been? My work has been busy. November is usually a really busy month for me, so, because I'm also heading back home for Thanksgiving, and of course Christmas coming up, and then, I have this new really fun, job that another really fun, contract job that I have, with animation that I'm working on that's keeping me busy, so this is really hopefully I'll be able to squeeze in another live stream, but my weekend is pretty much work, and that's kind of how it is. I'm always working on the weekend. I only have one day off that I give myself, and then other than that, I just have one day, and then I work pretty much the rest of the days. So I work 6 days, and then I have one day off just so I'm not making myself crazy. What's my favorite part about voicing characters? Just being another person. It's kind of the same as acting on camera or on stage, because I was originally an onstage actress before I did voiceover, and it's just being able to embody another character and getting to be a part of this cool world, and that's really what my favorite part of voicing characters are. The other part that I really love about voicing characters is the fact that I get to be a part of just amazing pieces of art, amazing just in general. And then I've also just loved being in just love being a part of communities like this. It's just really fun. I guess if I were to sum it up, that would be what I like doing best. What is my battery on my phone? Okay, I got 7. All right. I wonder if I can, I'm going to see if I can really quickly plug in my phone so I'm not plug in my phone. So let's see. Okay. Sorry, Instagram, if it's going a little nuts. So, I'm just trying to make this so it is centered. But, hopefully. Okay. Sorry for causing an earthquake, Instagram. That way my phone doesn't get turned off. Cool. Oh, good. Yay. All right. Okay, so let me go back to the other, oh, is it paused? No, come on. Did it pause? Oh, Instagram Live, my God. What's going on with you? Oh, well. Okay. Well, if you guys on Instagram Live are not able to see what's going on here, you can go ahead and go to YouTube. That one seems to be working out pretty fine. Alrighty. Okay, so what's your favorite character that I roll? Oh, well, I have a really big affinity with Virginia Rule, just because I think a lot of the stuff that she's dealt with growing up is some of the stuff that I dealt with. Obviously not pageants, but just in terms of just, self-image and whatnot. But I feel like that's becoming a lot more common, and a lot of people are really open to that. But she's always had a special place in my heart, and she came at a time that was really tumultuous, just because there was a lot of things changing at the time when I was recording that role. So it came at a perfect time emotionally to play that character. Other than that, Sophia is pretty much just me. I love Sophia. Of course, she's the big role that I had with Glitch. And my God, Glitch is popping off, especially with Amazing Digital Circus. My goodness. But good for them. It's great that they're getting finally the recognition that they deserve. But yeah, 100 million views for that one pilot. Holy crap. But how was my reaction at the end of Meta Rudder? It was really bittersweet. Oh, sorry, Bubbly. I missed your question. I'm gonna go ahead and get that situated. But and Meta Rudder is just very bittersweet, because I'd been on that project for 4 years, coming up 5, and it's been an adventure. I pretty much started right when I graduated college, and then we ended 4 years later, and it's been a ride. Hopefully you'll get to see more. I know you will see more of me. There's a lot of things NDA that I can't talk about, and this is not related to SMG4, but just in the future there's some really fun stuff coming up that I cannot wait to talk about. I can't wait to talk about it, but obviously I'm under contract that I can't talk about. But there's especially this one role that I recently had the pleasure of booking that I'm super excited about. Do you remember how many grunts and noises you had to make for fight scenes? Now, is this specifically for Meta Runner, or is this for Gwain Saga? But in general, I'll just answer for both of them. Gwain Saga is definitely a lot more grunt heavy, just because that's just the nature of the show. But so pretty much all of it is mostly grunts up until the last chapter, where we did a little bit of actual talking, which was really cool. So that was fun. For Meta Runner, it was a lot more dialogue heavy, obviously, because that's just the nature of the show. So of course we had to do a few grunting for every episode. We always had this kind of series, especially when I recorded with Luke. We would record our lines, and then we do a lot of like the more heavy lifting at the very end, just because that's best for your voice, so you don't get tired out. But yeah, whether you're kind of my honorary mod at the moment. Lethal Company. I've never heard of Lethal Company. Must be a game. Question: how you become famous in first time? I'm not famous. I'm just some chick way and over her head in LA right now. So no, I'm definitely not famous. That's for sure. I'm just doing my thing. But fame it's kind of like getting rich. It's so random, and it's such a fluke. So I would say if you're in this to be famous, you're in the wrong profession. If you want to be famous, go on OnlyFans. I don't know. Yeah, what was my first character impression from a video game or show? Ooh, that's a good one. I can't really remember. I can't remember the first impressions I did. I know I've done Minnie Mouse. I know I've done Betty Boop. Those are fun. But what's maybe my first role? God, I remember my first video game role was Dig Run from 2015. And then also, of course, I did some stuff with Ringling. But I can't really remember. I think my first series was Life Sucks, but at least I got Elbows, which was kind of a small little series on YouTube, and I played the little brother in that, and that was fun. I think that was my first animated series I did back in 2016. But in terms of my first, I really can't remember. You know, I started this journey in 2013, and even before then, I was doing theater. I was doing theater pretty much since I was 7, and so I did professional theater in high school. Got paid for it. It was my first job, so that was really fun. So I've been kind of just in the performing arts since I was a baby. So, and then I, college, just switched over to voiceover. Let's see. I'm just looking at the other questions. Any good books I am reading? Yes. Oh! Voodoo! Yay! A really talented animator. Oh my gosh, guys, go follow him on Twitter. He is fabulous. I know he does work for Meat Canyon, but he has some amazing Mario animations that he's been doing. But yeah, he is very, very fucking talented. Go follow him. He's awesome. Name is VUDUGIN. Super talented. But yeah, any good books I'm reading? I'm actually currently reading A Court of Thorn and Roses, which is a little bit spicy, but it's been going off lately, and I'm waiting for I know they've talked about getting a series adaptation through Hulu, and I know they've got the director or the producer of Outlander to do it, so I think it's in good hands, but it's kind of been through production hell at the moment. But Court of Thorn and Roses, and then I'm on the 3rd book for that, which is A Court of Mist and Fury. So that's what I'm reading right now. My mom got me into it because she loves those kinds of books. So what am I going to do on Thanksgiving? I'm going to Colorado Springs to see my family. And then, of course, right after Colorado Springs, I'm traveling for work. So yeah, that's fun. So it's going to be very busy. It's been a very busy November, but a very fulfilling November. So I always love your voice impressions. Thank you so much. I want to try and cosplay Marlo one day, maybe for LA Comic Con. Do it. And if you do, please send me pictures. I will retweet that and share that because I want to see Marlo cosplay. That's a hard character to do cosplay, especially with the hair. The hair is very unique, as you can see. If I had a question, if you had to marry Marlo or Luna, what would you choose? That's a good question, Panda. Let's see. Well, Luna's rich, so marrying into money is good. But Marlo would definitely be more of a friend. God, I would probably, if I had to say, for practical purposes, Luna, just because I think I'd be really well taken care of, and then for emotional purposes, probably Marlo. Yeah. So, let's see. The sound on IG is glitched. Hopefully that got fixed, because I know I'm looking at, I'm looking at old. So, it's a little God. Okay, you know what? I'm so sorry about the Instagram. I think this is my first time going on Instagram Live, so if it's kind of shit, I apologize. But if you guys on Instagram Live can't hear me well, I'm streaming on YouTube. I think I'm also streaming on... Oh, no, that was from the old one, but I thought I was streaming on Twitter for a little bit. But... Okay. Well, let's see. Ever heard of Hell of a Boss? Yes, I have. Got some really amazing talent. There's a few things, yeah, so I don't know where I was going with that sentence. I'm like Michael Scott. Sometimes I just start a sentence and I don't know where it's going. You deserve more recognition. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. What do you prefer, villainous or hero characters? And that's a good question. Well, villain characters tend to be a lot more complex, so I really like those better. But obviously, emotionally you're going to be a little bit better off with hero characters. But I think in terms of just interest, I like the villain characters. But it really depends, because some villain characters, especially in the older, in sort of either older media, you know, they tend to be kind of one-dimensional. So it really kind of depends on the franchise. But I really love, like I said, it really depends on the character. Sometimes the hero is one-dimensional. Sometimes the villain is one-dimensional. It's really all about keeping the interest. So I would say that. Hi, Zach. Hello, Hayley, the best voice Sophia from Medal of Honor, and Judge Kirby from SMG4. Oh, thank you, Max. Yeah, oh my gosh, playing Judge Kirby was great. It was really fun because I think it was either Luke or Kevin sent me a message saying, hey, can you rap as Kirby? And so I think I rapped a Eminem song for him as my audition, and then he was like, yeah, that sounds good. So, yeah. Okay, audio got fixed. It must be connection. It must be the connection with, it must be the connection with Instagram Live. So, question, do you think there will be a spin-off or something related to Metarunner in the future? I hope so. It'd be really fun to return as Sophia. I know Glitch is very focused with Murder Jones and Digital Circus, so I have a feeling they're going to put a lot of their stock in that, which I don't blame them, because holy crap, with all of the views they're getting with that, that's, you know, good for them. it's pretty insane. It's always funny how voice actors have such a wide range in specific indie animation product. Yeah, it's true. Well, and that's the same for just even in network animation. A lot of times you're not just doing one character, you're doing multiple. And that's always really fun. You really get a chance to have a wide range, and especially when you audition. You know, I'm very thankful to have an agent that sends me a lot of different characters to audition for, and I get to have a lot of fun. And that's kind of how you keep yourself sane, especially when you're doing audition after audition. And you know, there'll be a ton of periods when you don't book anything, and but you know, that's one of the things that I kind of learned, is that you just have to, you know, obviously do your best in the audition, but just have fun. You know, if you're not having fun, you're gonna drive yourself nuts. So, hopped over here from IG, can hear you. Oh, thank you. Hopefully IG is working a little better. Let's see. I did a lot of Metarun cosplays. I planned a Sophia Porter gender bend cosplay. Never didn't do time. Maybe in the future I can. Yeah, I'd love to see that. If you want to tag me, go ahead. Team Marlowe, yay! Oh, TechnoKit cosplayed Amy. I say Amy. I say Ami. That's how I pronounce her name. I don't know if that's canon. But second question, how many IQ Luna have? Probably over 160. I'm not sure, but traveled from California to Yumicon. Yeah, because I think Yumicon was in San Antonio. Weather will correct me if I'm wrong. Realized you play the smartest characters in Goin Saga. Yeah, yeah, they're really fun. They're but yeah, both Luna and Marlowe. That'd be interesting to see kind of a intellectual face-off with them. Question, how get first-time role Judge Curry from SMG4 one episode and War of the Fat Italians 2022? Yeah, I just, basically Luke just messaged me because, you know, we have our contact information. He was like, hey, can you rap as Kirby? And so I rapped an Eminem song for him. And I think it was an Eminem. I'm not sure. Didn't you play Cuphead last year? I did play Cuphead. I don't think I got very far because I know I had a ton of... I didn't realize that for the Delicious Last Course you had to play. I had the game on Xbox, and that's what I was used to playing it on, but I hadn't played it on PC, and so I didn't realize that you had to get a few levels ahead to go to the DLC for that. So most of the stream on the first time I did that was not very fun, but did finally get to the DLC, and my god, I mean, I know I'm a little biased because of Tina. She's worked with me on my branding, and she's one of the animators for the game, but I cannot get enough of that style. That style's the reason why a lot of people got into animation. That and a lot of the 80s and 90s stuff. I know for me, that was the case. Oh, sorry. Let's see. Sorry, I'm not having a good time with IG. Oh, right. The Meta Runner fan dub we did was to expand the series to a bigger public fandom. We appreciate that. I know I'm speaking on behalf of Glitch, and I don't really represent Glitch. I'm just one of their contract hires for Glitch, but yeah, no, it's really cool to see Meta Runner done in a Spanish dub. That's just really cool. Just to seeing your character speak in another language, that's really cool. War of the Fat Italians 2022 was amazing. Yay! I'm glad you liked it. If I met a Meta Runner clay set, would you have any interest in seeing it? Of course. I know this is Dory's big fan. If you post something and tag me, I will go ahead and share it. Cause yeah, please. I would love to see it. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just reading the comments here. I drew Judge Kirby from SG4 and I sent you in your birthday. Remember your birthday, Hayley? Yeah. Yeah, me and Elsie have the same, well, not the same birthday, but we are just basically one day apart. I think she's a bit older than me, but, she's on the 10th and I'm the 11th, yeah. Spanish VA for Sophia really admires your works and loves it. You are all, Lizzie, I'm so glad. That means the world to me, and, yeah, I love your version of Sophia. Obviously, I only speak very little Spanish, just because, you know, being out here in LA, half the population out here is Latino, so you definitely do get to pick up some of the language living out here. But thank you so much, and yes, your performance is great. I saw a few episodes of the Glitch Latino dub, and yeah. If you have a favorite horror movie, which one is scary and which one is fun? Ooh, that's a good question. My favorite horror movie of all time is The Exorcist. I saw it for the first time right before I went off to college, and it was, it's the definition of a slow burn for sure. It doesn't really start picking up until the other half, but that's on purpose, and that's to really build up this suspense. But one that is fun. Ooh, the one that I find really fun to watch, even though there are points in it that do get a little bit cheesy for me, is I really love Blair Witch. That one's really fun to watch, and I'm a big fan of that kind of VHS analog horror, and that was kind of the pioneering movie for that. Let's see, other more fun horror movies. I really like Killer Clowns from Outer Space. That one's very tongue-in-cheek. The Blob, which is another B movie, that one's really fun. Yeah, so, question, if you got to voice in any indie series that's in production or currently released, what would it be? You know what, if I get a chance to audition for Amazing Digital Circus to be in anything there, that'd be really fun. Of course, there's a couple of indie series that are super popular right now that I did audition for. That's all I can say. I can't really say anymore, but I remember getting audition slides for some of these series that are really popping off from a few years ago. And I know one of them they wanted LA actors, so I came in at a good time. I can't say which one this is just because I'm under contract. Well, I'm not sure if the contract still stays, but I'm just gonna play it safe. What would happen if Luna became the leader of the Terran? That's a good question. I mean, she kind of is in a sense. I mean, obviously Gwen is the main, you know, she's the queen, but Luna probably would, I'm not really sure, just because you're not really sure what her intentions are, and I kind of want to leave that up to, I mean, I have an idea, but I want to leave that up to everyone watching, and I obviously want to leave it up to Gio, just because he's, you know, the one who writes it. But yeah, it's on Peacock. I have not watched the FNAF movie, but my good friend and collaborator, Yoav, I know, or Living Tombstone, as you guys know him as, his song was at the very end of the movie, and I just had to, you know, I was like, I saw that, and I'm like, oh my god, I have to say congrats to him. So, I'm just so excited that he, you know, a lot of his work got into the movie, which was really cool. And, yeah, I'm just really excited for him. There was a point where Google had actually listed my name as being one of the actors in the movie, which was a really fun little mishap. I was definitely not in the the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. That would be cool, but no, I'm not. Let's see. I miss Metamata. Amazing First Series, I think, will be season 4. Yeah, so far, there's only been up to season 3, and I think they ended it off on a really good note. I don't think they could really do much more with it. I mean, if they do a spinoff, great, but I think they ended it pretty perfectly well. Hayley, is there a dream role you would like to do? Oh, goodness. I would love to, if they ever needed an English voice for Kirby, I would love to be the official voice for that. Anything in the Kirby series, I know, obviously that series, if they're going to get actors, it's going to be actors from Japan, obviously, but if they ever need like an English version of it, that would be really cool. I would love to, I actually just spoke to Jerry Reese the other day. Oh my god, what an inspiration, kindest soul I've ever met. If he's ever in a project, I would love to, be in any project that he's directed. I know he does a lot more of, experience-based, attractions and whatnot. I know he does a lot of stuff for Disney. So I'm not sure if he does any more films, but if you guys don't know, Jerry Reese was the director of The Brave Little Toaster, which is my absolute favorite movie growing up. And then, of course, he also did Back to Neverland with Robin Williams, and then he also did Cranium Command, which was an attraction at the Disney World, at the, what am I blanking on? What's the pavilion called? Oh my god, I'm blanking on the name. I remember going to it before it closed down back in 2002, but it was the health pavilion. I can't believe I'm blanking. The name's gonna come to me. So, but yeah, anything, I like to keep my options kind of open in terms of dream roles. Obviously anything for Disney would be amazing. But what's really cool is that just some of the auditions that I've been getting have been kind of getting closer and closer to that dream. But obviously, I just want to, keep my expectations low just because this industry is so cutthroat. So really, I have some dream roles, but if that doesn't happen, I just want to keep working. So I just want to keep working and keep creating amazing pieces of art that inspire people. That's really my big goal. Money or not, fame or not, that's what I want to keep going. What inspired you to be a voice actress? That's a good question. Well, I remember I started doing a lot of I did theater professionally, and I was getting a few hours to get my equity credits, which is, if you guys don't know, you work a few productions that are under equity, which is the union for theater. And it used to be that you had to build up credits to actually get your union card for that. But that was what I was doing when I was in high school. And when I went to college for animation at Ringling. And I wanted to do theater, but I couldn't do 12-hour rehearsals because I had class. So I thought about it, and I thought, hey, what's the good, happy medium with that? And voiceover, because you can record in your closet. And you don't have to commit to these 12-hour rehearsal days that I was used to doing in high school. But really what inspired me is there was just a ton of things that inspired me. Like a lot of things, it's sort of kind of a domino effect. There's a lot of things that sort of build up to that. So really it's just kind of, it came out of necessity. And then it also came out of just stuff that I listened to growing up with. So there was a lot of things. I don't think I can name one. So, I haven't seen the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I know, I'm sorry. I'm budgeting really heavily right now, so the only streaming platform I have right now is YouTube, just because I use that so much, and it just made sense to do premium. But I don't have anything. I don't have Netflix, I don't have Disney Plus, I don't have Peacock, I don't have Paramount, I don't have any of those. I'm just trying to save a lot of money. So, because it's expensive to live out here. What's an amazing meme you have ever seen? I have a collection on my phone of memes. Some of them are weirder than most, but yeah. I think my favorite meme that I've seen recently would have to be the ones that are I think it was and this is just because of just the housing situation out in LA. It's just crazy. I mean, it has been for the last 20 years, but just even recently it's been nuts. But the meme that I saw was, God, what was it? It was, me realizing that I should have invested in stock and not be in third grade. I think that was the meme for that. That one just always cracks me up. just because it kind of harkens back to that millennial kind of, what's the word? It's that millennial negativity humor, making humor out of negativity. But why was my name in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie on Google? I have no idea. I think there was a few things that I was in Tony Kreinet's version of Five Nights at Freddy's, and I think just the algorithm got it mixed up. Yeah, so Hayley, what was the hardest part of recording for MetaRunner? Hardest part? I don't think I can name one. I mean, it really wasn't that hard to record Sophia, just because it was basically me. I would just playing myself, but just more hyperactive as Sophia, and that just kind of came very naturally. So I'm not sure if it was that hard. Some of the other incidental characters that I did was a little bit tougher, just because they wanted to make sure I wasn't doing a voice that someone else in the cast was doing already, and they wanted to make sure that it fit well with the scene. And obviously all you're given is a script, so you're really only going off of the written word. You don't have any visual cues, just because when they send you the script, they're still working on animation, or the animation hasn't started yet. So obviously, logically they wouldn't have any visual reference. It's, it's not like you're dubbing where you have more of a, visual reference. So, let's see. Which team will you choose, SMG4 and SMG3? To be honest, I haven't watched much as SMG4 to really get the reference, but I guess if I had to pick SMG4, just because that's what I know. Let's see. Yeah, I'm a young millennial. Yeah, I'm kind of on the cusp. But yeah, I'm a very young millennial. I'm either a very young millennial or I'm very old Gen Z. It kind of depends. But what would you change something in MetaRunner's story, the ending, the plot, or something? I don't know. I'm not really I wouldn't have the liberty to change anything. It's not my story that I read. It was, Luke and Kevin's story. So, but if I don't think I would change anything. I feel like that is fun. But I'm so sorry. I'm looking at the Instagram stuff, and I realize that I don't have really any. I don't know if anyone's still on the Instagram. I don't know if I still have any viewers on the Instagram one, but I will go ahead and answer those questions. I promise I will. I'm just kind of going back and forth. Let's see. Well, have a good day, Vanilla Beanie. Hope you have a good night. All right. And thank you for coming. Which one is rich, Luna or Hayley? God, dude, Luna. I'm not rich. The Red Boy asked the hardest thing about voice acting. I think the hardest thing about voice acting is just trying to stay, trying to keep your mental health intact, just because this can be a very taxing industry, just because there's so many people wanting to get the same role that you do. A lot of times you'll have 1,000 people competing for that one role, and there could be like 100 great actors, but they can only hire one person. So, it's just all about being persistent and, and just love what you do, even if you're not booking anything. Love the audition process, love the process of creating characters. So I would say just trying to keep your head on right, have a hobby outside of voice acting. I think it really would help. But, how can we support you in your career? Do you have any Ko-fi? I don't. If you want to support me, I do have the prints, the Gawain Saga prints. So if you haven't ordered one yet and you want to, that would really help too. So if that would be a great way to support me. Other than that, just, follow me on my pages, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. That really would help. Just, getting eyes on my thing. But, no, I just having you guys here and just being supportive. That's all you really need to do. That's all. I mean, you don't need to do it, but that's all you have to do. I can't talk today. That's all you should do. It's just being here and just liking my stuff, commenting. That's it. So, what is my favorite video game? My favorite video game, that's a good one. Well, my favorite video game of all time is Majora's Mask, just because I have a lot of amazing memories with that, especially with my dad, because I was always scared of playing video games as a kid because for some reason I had it in my head that, like, if you died in a video game, it would affect you in real life. It's like, you died in a video game, you died in real life. I had that mentality. And so I would watch my dad play it just because then I had no, like, I didn't need to control it. But, so I would watch my dad play Majora's Mask and sit by his side and watch it. So I have a lot of fun memories with that. I also really love Thumper. I used to be really good at it. I'm not sure if I'm good at it anymore, but that's a really fun game. That's a great game to play when you need to kill time. I'm definitely more akin to arcade games where there really isn't like a end. It's more just how high of a score you can get. That's kind of the games that I like to gravitate towards. But other than that, I don't really play much video games. I'm mostly working, and I mostly just kind of so I definitely, you know, it's just not really a thing that I do a ton, but obviously if you guys have a game that you want to recommend to me, I'm open. Okay, well, it's really great having you here, Creeper6677, so go enjoy your dinner. Speaking of Five Nights at Freddy's, is Tony doing a casting reunion stream? Not that I'm aware of, but I mean, if he asked me to come back, I'm more than happy to come back. Noted. I like your studio. Thank you. We love you, Hayley. Oh, thank you, Iker. All right, TechnoKit, thank you for coming in. Okay, finally, I am going to do the questions on Instagram. So I appreciate you guys being so patient, especially with the shit going on. Let's see. All right. Hey, Hayley, love your work as Sophia Porter and Meta Runner. Such a quirky and fun person. Must have been really fun. Oh, it's the best. I really didn't have to do much prepping for that. I just had fun with Sophia. She's just me. She's just me, but on more caffeine. Is there a dream role for you? I think I answered that already, but so yeah, there's a few dream roles, but like I said, I'm definitely just kind of enjoying the ride at the moment. I think a lot of these questions are repeats. Yeah, it's so much matters. Okay. Let's see. I think I did a Luna impression. Well, okay, cool. Awesome. Cool. Alrighty. Hayley is such a sweet person. Oh, thank you. What have you become, Luna? What happened if you had become Luna and have Moon Tech Productions? Kid in a candy store. Would Luna own a lot of cats? Yeah, she would have a lot of black cats. I'm definitely partial to black cats. I'm allergic to cats, so I can't unfortunately have one. But I would love to have my own little black kitty. I'm just allergic. It's weird. I'm not allergic to dogs, but it's cats. I don't know. What would I do if I was Luna and I had all her stuff? Oh goodness, I think that's too much power. Cool. So how has my day been? That's totally fine. You don't have any questions. It's totally fine. But my day's been good. I've been kind of just busy with work and of course, the Sandrock live stream. If there's any Sandrock people, fans here, and you guys want to ask me any questions about the game, I know our Q&A from a little while ago was really short. It was only 30 minutes, but which, yeah, that went by so fast. But if you guys have any questions, if any Sandrock people here have any questions, please feel free. What do I think about the upcoming Snow White live action? I mean, my opinion is kind of the same as a lot of people. I just don't really think. I think it's gonna bomb. So, but like I said, it's going through. From what I've seen, it's going through production hell. So Yeah, you know, pretty much when Cinderella came out, the remake, I was kind of done with the remakes. I was like, Cinderella was fine, but you know, I saw Beauty and the Beast and it was god awful. Beauty and the Beast is my favorite like narrative based Disney movie, and they just butchered it with the live action remake. What will you eventually make a song with Robo Prince, or if he offers you? If he offers one to you, yeah, I would love to. If he wants to ask me to do any sort of songs with him, I'd love that. Yeah. So if he wants to reach out to me and record something, I'd be happy to do that. For sure. We hear you worked on a Five Nights at Freddy's project. What was that all about? Yeah, I worked on a project with Tony Kryknight from a long time ago. And I was so surprised how many views that got. I think the final series where he compilated all the episodes has like a collective like 50 million views, which is nuts. But I know that's one of the kind of the big fan series that I was a part of. But it was this animated series they did with all the Five Nights at Freddy's characters. I played Mangle in that. So that's what it was. But yeah, that's the Five Nights at Freddy's thing. But what if Robo Prince and Ami and Marlo sang? That would be really fun. I would have a lot of fun doing that. But yeah, so I have all my prints are signed, but I promise that just gonna double check to make sure that I didn't put numbers on the back of some of these. Shoot, I gotta go ahead and do that. So I think some of these didn't have a name in them. So but let me open up my Streamily just to make sure. So yes, this one has a number, this one has a number, that one has a number, this one does not. So let me go ahead and put that number on. But like I said, once I get the official prints, I will hopefully sign that on stream and get that sent to you guys. This one does have a number, that one has a number. That one I butchered. Oh, that one needs a number. Okay. This one is for summer. Vote for summer. Write that on the back. Cool. But yeah, if you guys want to order any prints, I still have the shop open. So go ahead, and if you haven't ordered and you want to, go ahead and order it. So hi Lizzie. Loved your performance of Sophia. Sorry, I'm just looking at the comments just to make sure. Okay, cool. All right. Hey, Hayley, maybe what's happened with Admin 3 from MetaRunner. I know who voice. Yeah, she is still in, Evelyn is still in jail. She's gonna be in jail for the rest of her life. Yeah, I don't know. That's open to interpretation, but, I think Admin 3, I know one of the admins on one of the episodes in season 3 was voiced by Lizzie Freeman. And now she's voicing Pomni in Amazing Digital Circus. So, yeah. Her career is taken off, Margarine. Off. So, what happened if Gwen Saga had a crossover? Crossover with what? That would be interesting to know. If you had an idea of what crossover, I can give you my opinion on that. But you basically just said, what if Gwen Saga had a crossover? And I'm like, well, crossover with what? But, yeah, so let's see. Let's see if I missed any questions. No. Well, it is 5:39 my time. I think I'll probably be on for about 10 more minutes, and then I'm gotta go because I just have so much work that I need to do with this contract that I have coming up for animation, so I gotta go work on that. But I will be streaming for about 10 more minutes, so if you guys have any more questions, please let me know, and then probably around 5:50 I'll probably be stopping the streams. But yeah, so but like I said, waiting for the official prints to come in, and once that comes in, I will go ahead and send these and then those to you guys. We'll send it back to Streamily and they'll send it to you. So, but if you have any questions in terms of the actual prints itself, the best person to contact would be the Rob or just anyone at Streamily. They're the ones that are kind of taking care of everything. So yeah, they're basically, they cover everything. What is so cool about Streamily is that, like, I remember I was just kind of looking at my page on there, and there was one point where Christina Ricci's page was right next to mine, because I guess she's streaming today too. And that, oh my gosh, that's just nuts to think I am just leagues below Christina Ricci. So the fact that her name is right there is like, what the hell? It's cool, but it was just crazy to see her page next to mine for a time. Let's see. I'm just looking at my questions. I'm gonna pursue into animation art, mostly 2D. How would you feel if I ended up doing Gwang Saga with an element of Dragon Ball and a different story? Hey, if you wanna, if you wanna do that and you have something you wanna share with me, like I said, tag me, send me those stuff. I'd be more than happy to look at it. I mean, you do what you want. But yeah, just have fun. I mean, if you have any questions about getting into animation or kind of the world of the industry here. I mean, I'm still sort of green in that industry. I've only really been in it professionally for 5 years, and that is considered green compared to people who've been in it for 40 years. So I will help as much as I can, but take my advice with a grain of salt. What do you think about all those Sophia memes there are on the internet? I love them Sophia memes. I especially love the Sophia memes with her shotgun. Sophia with a shotgun is not safe, but it's fun. What happens if Hayley met Luna in Gwyn Saga universe? Queen. That would be incredible. I'm trying to think what would be a real life equivalent to Luna, but now I'm probably what's her name? Oh my god, why am I blanking on her name? Anyway, there's this actress that I think would be an amazing if they, let's have fun and think, like, what if it was in live action? Oh my god, why am I blanking? Angelina Jolie. Why did I blank on her name? But I think she'd be perfect as Luna if they ever did a live action. Probably no, that would never happen. But in the realm of fantasy, we can imagine. What's your favorite thing about Gwyn Saga 9 without spoiling anything? Unfortunately, if I did give away my favorite thing, it'd be spoiling. So I can't really say much. And I don't really know too much. Gio's been kept keeping things kind of on the, keeping things to himself for good reason. But yeah, that's really all I can say. I can't really say much, unfortunately. Sorry about that. Have I played Super Mario Wonder? No, I haven't. I've been seeing some of the ads for it, and yeah, and I'm glad they have a lot of the original actors, and it's really cool that there's some new up and comers that are in that game. That this is their first like big kind of AAA title, and that's really really fun. I think the actor who is voicing Mario, I think he did a few things with MASH, which is a series that I actually did. I actually did a few things with MASH too, so it was really cool to see sort of a fellow cast member being the voice of Mario in that game. What is my favorite analog horror? I would say Local 58 is my favorite analog horror. I think they were sort of the channel that started the trend, because I know Local 58's been around for a lot longer than the trend got popular. But a lot of their stuff is great. I also love the Backrooms by Kane. Holy crap! I think that guy is 16 years old, and yeah, just an incredible filmmaker. He has an amazing future ahead of him if he continues to do that. Is there a favorite Disney song I have? Oh, that's a good question. God, I don't think I can pick a favorite Disney song. There's just too many amazing ones. Obviously, I love Part of Your World. I love A Whole New World. Lots of worlds in those songs. But I love Reflection. That one's great. Yeah. So pretty much all the ones that everyone loves, I love too. All right. Do you like Egg Dog Meme SMG? Sorry, I don't know what that is. If they did a live-action Gwyn Saga, they better cast us for it. Hey, I don't know if I would fit any of the characters, unfortunately. I don't think I would fit just physically wise, I don't think I would fit. I don't know if I'd fit any one of them. So, but Lizzie, her voice still stuck in my head, and I'm waiting for her live stream. I hope she reacts to my fan arts. I'm waiting for 940 days. Oh my goodness, 940 days, Max. Ooh, you don't need to do that. My arc, the true arc, is still going, but your voice, Hayley, is great. Well, thank you so much. Well, yeah, Lizzie is extremely talented and deserves all the roles that she's getting right now. And yeah, she's been at it. I think she's been at the industry longer than I have, and she's definitely been out here in LA and in the LA market a lot longer than I have. So, you know, I'm excited to see all this. She's killing it. Like I said. What do I think about AI voices? Honestly, a lot of the AI voices, even the ones that they tout as like, this is gonna replace everything, I listen to it, it sounds like shit to me. You can tell that there's just certain things that sound too smooth and sound too manufactured. So honestly, I mean, you know, the big fear is obviously, you know, using, you know, voice actors to train those, you know, and I think what the scary thing about that is that, yeah, it doesn't sound very good right now, but in the future, especially with AI art, like within the last like 2 years, the exponential growth of that has just been insane. So honestly, I totally, you know, it totally, all the strikes that have been going on regarding that is totally valid for that. Yeah, well, we'll see what happens now. I know the strike is over, but there's been a lot of things, especially in the contract, that are questionable. So, you know, just keep having to fight the good fight. So, I do have on-camera training, and you got weather. I got the beauty and experience. Well, thank you. You know, you don't have to have on-camera training to do voiceover. It definitely helps, but you know, there's a lot of people that just do voiceover. They don't do any on-camera work. Doesn't hurt, but it's not a requirement. I got a Hayley jump scare when the stream started. I'll probably tweet jump scare. Let's see. Yeah, I don't like AI voiced. Mostly just one, I just don't think it sounds good. Unless you want a robotic sound, you know. It just doesn't sound good. The plain and simple of it. If you became Luna, what would you do? Oh, sorry, I cannot read today. If you become Luna, what do you do? First build a robot or handle CEO Moontech? Ooh. That's a good question. Well, I would assume that, you know, running the company in Moontech is obviously going to be a bigger priority than building a robot. And like I said, I could probably get a robot to build the robot, so. I hear even Disney is going to use AI to voice Darth Vader for, oh god, I hope not. I mean, I know James Earl Jones is not going to be around forever, and obviously it's, you know, it's up to him whether or not he wants to have that happen, but I just know that there's so many voice actors that can absolutely do him justice. There's so many amazing deep voices, especially as you saw on the stream with my time at Sandrock, especially with you know, some of my cast members on there. You know, there's actors out there that can really do it and can do a great job and do it justice. So you know, we'll have to see. I mean, I have a feeling if people found out it was AI, there's gonna be pushback. As always, there's always pushback with that. So honestly, I'm not too worried, just because I think the sentiment for that is no one likes where it's going, and no one really thinks it has any potential to be a replacement in terms of emotion and whatnot. The only people that do are the ones who are completely thinking about the bottom line. But I think at least he's slouching my Twitter without clicking. Well, you know, so it's sometimes, you know, people, you know, they have the right to follow whoever they want. But do I like Spooky Month? I only saw, I think, the first episode of Spooky Month. I know there's a few colleagues that have done that, but yeah, Sir Palo, he's a funny dude. Haven't really had the pleasure to meet him yet, but yeah, his humor is funny. The main problem in dubs in Latin America is AI and YouTubers that don't know anything about voice acting and just appear to promote the projects. Yeah, well, what's kind of scary is that I've noticed that some AI, especially with the Mr. Beast thing, I think there was a program that was trying to sell something that was a big scam, and they were using his likeness and voice, and that was really scary. But I think he's tracked down on that pretty well. But yeah, it's a lot of time of unknowns, and I think that's what's making everyone really nervous. So, but yeah, what? Okay, sorry, I'm just Are you the girl who voiced Sophia from Metarunner? I am. I'm a really huge fan of Sophia from Metarunner. Oh, great! I'm so glad you like me! Lorenzo Herrera III? I'm not sure if I mispronounced that. But I'm so glad you like me! That's basically Sophia right there. Like I said, she's just me, but with caffeine. So, and she if you were to take 5-year-old me and put me in my body, that's Sophia. So, so yeah, I'm always gonna have a big affinity for her. But yeah, all right, it is 5:50, so I'm probably gonna sign off now. But yeah, so I have all the prints. I'm including this Summer. I'm not sure if you're watching, but I'm including this in your order, and everyone else, I'm including these in your order just because these were delayed. But hopefully I will either stream again when I get the official prints, or if I have the option to, I'll send a personal video. If not, you guys will definitely get the prints, even if it's signed on a live stream or not. I really hopefully will want to do another live stream again, just so you actually have the official print signed by me, because I know that was an option, especially in the Streamily, to have your print being signed. So I want to get the official print, and so I'll definitely be doing another one again. And like I said, I think I got another sale, which is awesome. So yeah, but the other people that I think I have, Barack, Exene, and Cloak, I think those are the other orders that I got. And then of course, Kobe, I don't think I have yours yet, but I promise that I will be getting your order to you, and I'll be doing another live stream to make sure that I fulfill my end of the bargain with the price, because I want you to get your money's worth. So but yeah, thank you guys so much for attending the live stream, and thank you all so much for purchasing these prints. And yeah, it means so much to me, and I'm still gonna have the prints on for another week. So if you guys want to order it, feel free to go ahead and order one. It's a perfect gift for the holidays. I think on Streamily you have the option to frame them, so it's a great gift for anyone who's a fan of Gwen Saga or My Time at Sandrock. And pick up. I know My Time at Sandrock's going to be at Walmart, Target, all those fun places the physical copy is for a limited time. So go ahead and go pick that up. Otherwise, it's on all the platforms. It's on Xbox, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch. It's on all, pretty much where you get your games. You're going to find My Time at Sandrock. And of course, episode 9 of Gwen Saga is coming out. I'm not sure when this date is. You know, just follow Gio's page and he'll let you know when the date is. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I can't thank you guys enough for joining me and being patient with all the technical issues that I've had. But thank you so much for joining, and I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving, Christmas. If I see you guys on the live stream where I finish up all the other orders, I will see you then. But other than that, have a wonderful Friday. All right, guys, have a good day. Stay safe, and I will see you later.